Hellblade. It's a good game. It's also a game that I've had personally have had difficult time capturing. So, but it's a good game. I like it, especially like how much research and detail they did in regards to the psychosis that Senua has. In their tech and just the mythology. It's a very well done game. And it's gorgeous. I mean, look at Senua's face. It's absolutely like it is amazing. I love it. I love this game. This is legitimately one of the few games I will play again and again and again and just genuinely enjoy every time. But also, every time I've had difficulty capturing the game. So, hopefully this time works.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You are safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness.
They're watching.
There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming.
Quiet. Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others.
So,
You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy.
that's important to me.
That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed.
Actually, the entire
I
production.
think the darkness changed them,
team
just
is
like it changed her.
important to me.
Look around you. Can you see them?
Cause God, so
Why isn't she
above.
looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look,
Such
up
a
ahead.
game.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave me.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Oh, you can see in the distance. I didn't notice that before.
Go back. It's not safe.
Go back, go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Okay, but focus on the level of detail in the rocks and in the carvings behind the names themselves.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned.
Celtic and Nordic stylization in art is actually very hard to do just because of the
They lie
level
rotting in
of
the
detail
fields
it
and rivers of
requires
hell.
and the level of patience it requires.
But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go
is she thinking?
I can tell you. She's afraid.
Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness,
It just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it.
turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
So, Melina Jurgens this is actually
You
her
might
first,
think she's brave to go on
acting
this journey on her
role, too.
own.
She was actually the video
isn't
editor, I
bravery that
believe,
drives
for
her.
their vlogs in relation to the
Bravery
production of
only
this
means
specific
something
game.
to those
And they
afraid
wanted
of
her to
death.
test out some new
Said it
tech
was
for
fear.
the video game,
Runs
some
far.
motion capture.
Far deeper.
And she did so well, so they were just like, hey, you want to do this? And she was like, okay. And she just does a phenomenal job. She is amazing in this game. Everything is amazing in this game. This is like the level of detail that I aspire to do in my own story of Terrath. Like, it's just, this is the type of stuff I, like, look up to significantly because it's
What
a
is she
stunning
looking at?
game. It's incredibly
What is she
creepy.
leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts.
It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know.
Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to.
Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Alright, really fast. I left the light on in my living room. Hold on, I gotta turn it off because it's a very small house. Hold on. Yeah. My mic. Sorry about that. Let's get you resituated. Get my controller. But yeah, no, so there's a lot of detail in this, and there's a lot of new technology, especially the voices. Apparently they had like a specific mic system for the voices that are voice actors in Senua's head. And as they're talking, they're constantly walking around the mic. And it's just a very, it creates this incredible, like, 360 sound system, and it's amazing. And the level of research they actually did to get Senua's psychosis correct is incredibly important to note. They actually did so much research. They talked to people who have psychosis, and when they showed those people the game, they were all very impressed about how close they actually kept to what was told to them. And then this is actually discussed later on in the game, but Senua is what is known as an Orkney Celt. So she's from the Isle of Orkney, which is off the Scottish coast, I believe. So they'll go into it, and as they do, we'll discuss it. But right now, I love this
Focus.
game.
Look closer. Look.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Yeah, the sword looks great. There's also something else I want to discuss. I need to know. I forgot. Look at it! Look at the rune stone! Look at it! It's cool. Oh yeah, another thing I like about this game is when it comes to the tutorial, they don't necessarily cover. Sorry about that tap. I had to make sure. But basically, they don't hold your hand when it comes to the tutorial, and you'll notice that later when there's an actual fight. But it makes it so much better.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost. Where are you? I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
They're called
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Okay, so another thing I want to take note is you're probably, for those of you who don't know this game, you're probably wondering why Senua has dreads. The reason why is apparently according to the history and according to scholars who study the Isle of Orkney and the Orkney Celts is they actually clump their hair into dreads with lime in preparation for battle. So Senua does that here, and it's just a neat detail.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
And
doing
if
this
you
for
do
him.
get
She
this
wants to
game,
rescue
then I
He's already
do
dead.
suggest that you play it with headphones because it's great without headphones, and it's great in the middle
His
of the
soul
day
still
where there's tons
lives.
of light. But it's
She
with
needs to save
headphones,
his
it
soul.
just
She
really
wants his soul
completes
to
the
be at
experience.
peace. She wants to lay him to rest. He's already
And I'm
dead.
gonna
She
try
can
to
save him. There's nothing
get
she can
all
do.
the. Well, I'm actually not.
The
gonna
bridge to
get it
Helheim.
on the lore show. But the lore stones are specifically for Norse
She forgets
mythology.
too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it.
Because while
That
Senua's
part wasn't so easy to forget.
Orkney,
The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it.
they did study
see, shall
Nordic
we?
myth for this game, and there's a lot of Norse mythology in there as well.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds.
So they keep
The world of
war
men
stones
they
in
call
there as
Midgard.
well.
Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
I'm fluctuating the audio too, just so it's not in the yellow as much. So that was Druth, who we will meet here shortly.
That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's the way. Climb up there.
Woo!
Keep going, whatever you do, don't stop. You can't. Quickly, go, quickly. Just drop down. What's down? Where are you? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
How do you know?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
You have to take a
Hold
closer
it in
look
your
to see.
mind's eye. Find
She
one
needs
like it
focus
to
now.
open the gate.
She needs to use her eyes.
It's near. Look towards the gate. The gate will open.
See, that's what I actually like about this game, though, is
The gate is
they
open.
tell you
Go
what
through
to
the
do,
gate.
but
Go
they
through
don't
it.
tell you what
It's
buttons
dangerous.
to push.
Follow it.
And
It worked.
they got
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Whoa, Lord Elu. Also, Loki, I'm gonna fight your daughter. Loki is my cat, by the way.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Okay, so you know the fight sequence. They don't tell you the fight sequence. You have to figure that out yourself. But goddamn, is that fight sequence fucking good. Fuck you.
vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
I have played through this game 5 different times. And every time I am in awe.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not breathing.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get
Okay,
through? Why won't it open?
so first things first, have you
She
ever
needs to
wanted
challenge
to
the
get
gods.
She has to fight two gods
tattoo
first.
of a
Two
door
gods,
two
tattooed
gates.
on your back, like a door design? Because that's me with this fucking door. This entire
She's
door
going
is
to die.
great. I fucking love this door.
Which one will she?
Also, I'm gonna leave this episode here. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the fun stuff. This is a game I actually have played through before, as I have said, and I genuinely fucking enjoy. I love this game so much. Valravan is actually something that drives me insane every time I play through it. It's just like that, and it's just bleh. It really makes you feel Senua's anger and like frustrations and fear. The soundtrack of this game, everything about this game is just so well thought out and so well done, and I love it. I absolutely fucking love it. I will always love it. It is my favorite game thus far. As far as Hellblade 2, which I hear they are making, that's going to be an Xbox exclusive. I may just buy the Xbox just so I can play that game. Just for that. But that's way too far in the future. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Later, guys. Have a good day.